So Martin Love's the new player. He's had a stellar season as well this year. He's had a terrific year so far, only halfway through the competition.
Forced away off the back foot, and that will be 4 runs. Good shot from Love, just too short from Dan Marsh. 1 for 102. Before they came out in that second day, and they bowled particularly well, and that's what the Tasmanians have got to do here. At the moment, got to get the field right for these fellows.
Well, that was a good shot there from Martin Love. I don't know if he's just pulled that back in time. Very touch and go. They'll run 4 anyway. It wouldn't make any difference. Then he just walked straight into that and paddled it back up along the onside.
Nicely driven through the covers. Beautiful shot. And Tomo, one thing we can safely say today, that this outfield has really quickened up.
But hasn't it? The outfield's really good. I mean, that was a good shot. It did deserve 4, but placement. Down he goes. Look at the head over the ball there. Just picked the gap beautifully there.
Yep.
That's the pull shot. Gets it away for 4 runs. Batsmen in general in this match have had a few problems with the pull shot. Very solid. Slower one. Put away. Picked it nicely. Crunched it away for 4 runs through to the cover boundary.
Well, he's thrown up the slower, wider one. The trouble was it got there on the full. Martin Love.
Just to see if he extracted a little bit of bounce out of this pitch yesterday.
Oh, beautiful shot. That might go for 4. He is so strong off his legs, Martin Love. And that takes him to his 50. He's 20 and 50. There it is, just raises the bat to his teammates to come out. A very, very good knock.
Isn't this a good shot? Ill-directed ball, but wow, that's just bread and butter for Martin Love. That raced across the outfield. Very good half-century indeed. As we've come to expect from Martin Love, plays shots all around the ground. And moved from 16 this morning to 50, really with a minimum of fuss.
Oh, beautiful shot. That'll bring the 200 up. That's a magnificent shot. Placement was perfect. Good quick use of the feet. And that's 1 for 203.
Yes, for Martin Love, he nearly lost sight of that good bit of fielding. That's good over there from Michael Devanutu. 4 runs. Right in the slot. Perfect contact with the bat. And that's the type of shot you like to play, Jeff, where you don't even have to venture out of the crease, even attempting a run.
Well, that might go for 4. He hit that one a little bit better. Lovely shot. Almost Gordon Greenwich-like. And that's 6,000 first-class runs for Martin Love. And what a lovely way to do it.
Getting up around to the 5,000 first Shield runs for Martin. That's a good effort for him.
Oh, good placement again. That might go for 4 as well down the hill there. It does get very quick around that area. And bang, 4 more. So back-to-back boundaries here for Martin Love. And what a lovely way to do it as well. And that takes him into the 90s. There it is again. Well, we've seen that shot a couple of times, and we've seen it hit that part of the boundary a few times as well. It's almost Gordon Greenwich-like. It just rocks onto the back foot and just clips it off his hip.
Well, he's not belting it, is he? He's just guiding it. But it's all...
And that's it. Good shot. Worked off the legs there. Probably race away to the boundary. And that brings up another century for Martin Love. That is a fine innings by this talented Queenslander. He's 7th against Tasmania.
Well, a magnificent innings. Everything he's done has looked nonchalant and easy. And wouldn't you put money on the fact that he'd score his 100 through probably the square leg region? His chart would show that most of his runs have been scored on the leg side as he works that away beautifully. A little bit of seam off the wicket still for the bowlers.
Oh, that's on the up. That is just classy, that. By gee, it's a good wicket now to bat on. And that's 4 more. What a classy shot that was. He just leant on a forward defensive and the placement was perfect. It's in the air. And that will go for 4. So boundaries are coming everywhere here. It's 2 for 334.
Nothing's going right, is it?
And he's gone onto that. And he might... No, he won't. It'll go for 4. Thought he top-edged it a little bit in the air. Didn't quite get it. But I don't think Sean Young is going to get too many guys out with that. Just helped that way again for another 4. Well, that's interesting bowling, Jeff.
That's bad, isn't it? I mean, just before tee. I mean, Martin Love it kept lower, so he just hit this one square, probably directly square.
There it is again, a sweep shot, and that's 4. Magnificent shot. He's putting on a show today.
Well, he certainly is. And you very rarely see that happen. A sweep go forward of square. He absolutely hammered that, Martin Love.
Well, great shot. That's gone a long, long way. And I think it's carried the boundary, actually. They're asking now for the third umpire, but I think that's carried. I think that's hit the fence on the full, which is 6 under the new rules. No, it must have just bounced in front. The third umpire, of course, is over there, right underneath where the ball bounced.
Pulled away, good shot. 4 runs, been a lot scored out in that area. There's no fine leg, and that is a bad ball, and that brings up the century partnership. Good shot. Once again through that offside field setting, and that will run away to the boundary. The placement by the Bulls today with their shots.
Up over the top and 4 more. By gee, you are having a day out today, Martin Love.
Well, he's just put his foot down, hasn't he? He's just hit through the line and just hoiked it over mid-wicket. In the air, but over the square leg fielder.
Oh, that's a magnificent square drive. By geez, pin the ears back on that. And that's another 4. His 24th boundary. By gee, you are playing well. Oh, and that's a nice shot, wasn't it? Just leant back on his back foot and just guided it down to that boundary down there. By geez, a lot of runs scored on this ground down in that area.
And away it goes, Hoggy. Now, you were just saying he's not going to hurt you off the back foot. Have a look at that.
You can't send runners out in Shield cricket, but you'd send a runner out to target, wouldn't you, and tell him to pitch it up. Yeah. Make a statement in cricket and you die by it, don't you?
Yep. Nice play. Beautiful shot. The wind's blowing down that way, so it'll push it right down. There'll be touch and go whether it'll be 4 or not. And he stops it just before there, David Saker, and throws it in. Oh, they're looking for 4, and they only got 3 for it. It's a lovely shot. Just followed through on the forward defensive. And
That's a good shot, that from Castle. That should be 4. And that's one of the best shots we've seen him play in the last couple of games. It was short.
Slow delivery, punch through the covers for 4 runs, and that should bring up his 50. And that is well played by Jerry Castle. And that is a very good innings so far. 1 for 112.
Any day too.
outside edge and running the ball down to third man. Now this might go for 4.